My name is Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. The best job in the world. We get to eat peppers. Guys, you saw, this is it. This is sample 3 from Tom Broom. These, let me bring the camera in slowly, in beautiful, stunning Robbie Vision. Will you look at those? Look at those. These are Omega Pods from Tom Broom. It's a pod that famously slapped me around. Like I said something bad about it. Gave me a welt, like it hit me in the face. It was crazy. In the first video, maybe it was the second, people said my eyes got puffy towards the end. So I don't know, it's a weird pepper. It's a weird pepper. So I'm gonna eat these two. Looking forward to it. Man, I've been going back and forth. If you guys have been watching, I've been going back and forth about trimming my goatee, and the mustache especially is driving me crazy. But you know what? I realized that there's an odd stage when you, with a mustache that you're growing out, the odd stage where you're hating it, it's looking mighty Viking-like. I feel like Zach Wilde. That is a Viking mustache if I ever saw one. So I think I'm gonna keep that thing going. Digging it. All right, so I've got 2 of these amazing little Omega bombs. Here's the interior of the smaller of the 2. All right, now we'll find out. I was gonna say what Tom thinks is gonna happen, but we're gonna wait. All right, here's the first of sample 3 of the Omega Pod from Tom Broom. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is JC. Very strong Chinese pepper flavor. There was some bitterness, no floral at all. My throat's sizzling, and it's still climbing. How interesting. Interesting. It's very hot. I have to go back and check my notes. I think Tom thought that these would be the least hot of the 3. I'm telling you. And I'm factoring in that my tolerance has risen since the first time I ate the sample 1. So, I don't know. This seems as hot to me now as sample 1 did to me when my tolerance was 4 days earlier. And I've been hitting it hard. Very fascinating. Here's the bigger of the 2, and this is, all right, quick lesson. In a pepper, by the way, if you're not a chili head, this is a day ender, for real. And it would mess your tomorrow up. Anyway, inside a pepper, there's no heat in the seeds. Most of the heat resides in something called the placenta, which is the spongy looking part of the pepper. Like if you cut open a bell pepper and you open it this way, it's the part at the bottom that holds all the seeds. That spongy area is called the placenta. Now I want to show you something. Look at this pepper for placenta and focus on the one on this side here. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it this way. That is virtually solid. This side is not. Still has a decent placenta, but that is just, I'm squeezing it, it's just really, look, I'm giving this a squeeze, and you can just tell that's very, very solid. It smells very hot. I think it's probably peaked. I'm telling you, that's every bit as hot as sample 1. It just is, it's weird. And that's only one of them. Here's the bigger of the 2. Huh? That pod had substance. It was just thick. I could tell by chewing it that it was all thick placenta. Same flavor. almost almost nutty finish. It was weird because I didn't get that in the other Omegas. The heat is still building, so it's adding on to the first one. That's crazy. I think of the 3 different plants that I tried, 3 different samples, I think 1 and 3 were virtually tied for the hottest. I think the second sample was the least hot, but they were still stupid hot. And you have to factor in the fact that these are pre-season. This is not, I mean, it's early season. So the first pods of the season and the last pods of the season, sort of similar. They're smaller, not quite as hot, just the way it works. Pods in the middle of the season, like July, August, these pods in July and August are going to be stupid hot. They really are. That's a hot pepper. I'm excited to see some of the cool projects Tom's going to have with that. All right. You know what? Hang on a minute. My ears are burning. All right. That's the first signs for me that I'm going to get an endorphin rush. It's not really hard. It's really, no, it's building a little bit. Hang on a minute. It's worth keeping the video going. Hang on a minute. My pain was probably at a 4, eating the 2 of them. And now it's like I don't have any pain at all. I mean, I can taste it in my mouth. I can taste the pepper. I certainly have the finish of the flavor. But the heat, if I called it a 1, I'd be generous. All right, and that's the truth. So I got an endorphin rush from 2 peppers. I know it's not a super strong one where I feel tingly, but the way I know it happened is that my pain just disappeared. And it's early in the season. My tolerance is not that high yet. I mean, it's climbing. It's higher than most people will ever get. That's not a brag thing. Just most people won't ever do something like this. But that's interesting. Yeah, so I'm telling you, sample 3 and sample 1 were pretty close to each other. I have to go back and watch that one. These are hot peppers, people. These are hot peppers. Super excited to try this mid-season, huh? Peak season? These are going to be brutal. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to try to do I think I'm going to do a challenge this afternoon. I may do a challenge where I alternate Primatali, White Ghost, Primatali, White Ghost, and keep doing that until something spooky happens. Huh? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. In the description box, Tom Broom, seriously hot peppers. You cannot get seeds for the Omega yet. And I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you that you cannot get seeds for the Killer Yellow yet, all right? However, you can get seeds for lots of other pods that he's got. He's got a great selection. So if you're looking for seeds or tincture, Tom Broom from Seriously Hot Peppers, he's your man. He's a great guy. Please check him out and tell him I sent you. Right there, that is the pepper. Click that thing, you're on the bus. It's your bus. I'm just driving it. If you don't want to miss a video, don't. Click the bell for notifications, select all, but visit us frequently so you don't. If you want content over and above what you'll ever see on the normal channel right here, get a bus pass. Some savage challenges, some aftermaths that are brutal, and a lot of personal stuff that I've shared. So check that out. It's $4.99 a month. Please check that out. Right there is Tommy Scoble, my brother's channel about victory over addiction. It's an incredible channel about living your best life and living a happy, fulfilled life after a stumble. It's fantastic. Right there are more videos. I'm Johnny Scoble, and this was Chase the Heat.